and we are going to be introduced for our play. Penny, the puppy, said,
"Go get him, Thunder."
Lucky began to bark. Pepper says,
"After him, boy." But their favorite part was the commercial for a treat.
Lucky barks again.
Woof.
All the puppies begin to bark
Woof, woof, woof.
and say they're ready.
Ready! And now a word from their favorite sponsor, Canine Crunchies, the champion of all dog biscuits. We know about Thunderball.
Canine Crunchies can't be beat. They make you feel a special treat. Happy dogs are those who eat nutritious Canine Crunchies. Canine Crunchies all contain selected meat and wholesome grain. Small Chihuahua or Great Dane, all lots of Canine Crunchies. So do what all the smart dogs do, and you'll feel great the whole day through. You can't be a chicken too if you eat Canine Crunchies.
Darlings, please. Shh. You'll wake the neighbors. They can't help it, Anita. It really is a catchy tune.
As they're watching their favorite show, their favorite character comes on the TV, known as Thunderbolt the Wonder Dog. Their play, their song ends as the show goes off and their Crunchies comes on one more time.
Canine crunchies can't be beat. They make each meal a special treat. Happy dogs are those who eat nutritious canine crunchies. Canine crunchies all contain selected meat and wholesome grain. Small chihuahua or Great Dane, all dogs of canine crunchies. So do what all the smart dogs do, and you'll feel great the whole day through. You can be a champion too if you eat canine crunchies.
Darlings, please. Shh. You'll wake the neighborhood. They can't help it, Anita. It really is a catchy tune.
Delicious canine crunchies.
Just as the door slams.
If it isn't our neighbor,
What on earth is all of the racket going on in here? I'm trying to get my beauty sleep.
beauty sleep.
Patch looks up and says, Beauty sleep as well. All the puppies, including Lucky, laugh. Anita looks at Cruella.
Why, Cruella, what's a lovely shirt?
Oh, do you like it? It's a one of a kind. It's genuine and it costs oodles and oodles of money.
It's lovely, and I'm terribly sorry about the noise.
Well, just be sure those puppies don't do it again. I don't want the yowls and growls of Spotted. Why, I don't think I've ever seen anything like them. Have you ever seen them before? I don't know. I think I need them to complete my collection. Maybe, you know what? I changed my mind. I can't wait to play with them. I mean, how much for them? I'll buy the whole litter.
Anita looks at Cruella and says,
I'm afraid we can't give them up.
Anita, don't be ridiculous. How much for them?
Roger looks and says,
You're not selling the puppy.
Here's 100 for the whole lot.
You're not selling one.
Surely you must be joking. Here's 200.
You're not selling one.
Fine, you forced my hand. 3 zillion pounds, and that's my final
You're
offer.
not selling one.
Why, you're a horrid man. Horrid, I say. Keep the little beasts for all I care. Do with them as you like, just drown them, but I warn you. You just wait. You'll be sorry, you nincompoops. Let's go.
as Cruella leaves, Anita turns to Roger and says,
Oh, Roger, you my business,
Perdita comes up, very nervous, and begins to growl. Roger tries to calm her by saying,
Why does that woman have to be so mean?
Relative Bill, if she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a sudden chill. Relative Bill, the curl of her lips, behind her
with her two evil henchmen, Horace and Jasper.
What do you mean we've run out of fur? We can't have run out of fur. This pattern calls for muffs and boots, and I want muffs and boots.
Blame me, Carol. We got every puppy in one room.
There aren't any more for sale anywhere. Who said anything about a sale, though? The muffs and boots are living right next door.
But that's a couple are going to keep them.
Exactly, you nincompoop. That's right. I think it's time we pay dear Roger and Anita a visit. Come along, let's go make our plans.
During that time, Cruella starts to think of her plan.
Just think how easy it will be to bring those puppies straight to me. To nab them all, we've got the key. It's Canine Crunchies.
Canine crunchies can't be beat. They make kids feel a special treat. Happy dogs are those who eat nutritious canine crunchies.
Don't you get it? These puppies are supposed to stay safe inside, but how can they resist once they hear their favorite song? No, not row, row, row your boat. Canine Crunchies. Hello.
Canine crunchies can't be beat. They make kids feel a special treat. Happy dogs are those who eat nutritious canine crunchies.
The next day, Annie and Anita and Annie took the dogs on the house, leaving Roger behind with the puppies. Roger put them all in front of the TV.
And he fell asleep soundly.
Little did anyone know the danger ahead.
Cruella and her henchmen were making their plans and getting ready to come into the house.
All right, now go in there and beat those puppies.
The puppies look at him, but then they look back at Roger, who is asleep on the piano.
Don't worry about them. Come on, we'll just be gone for just a itty little minute. Just a little bit. Come on, puppies. Oh, they're so cute.
Cruella and her henchmen take the puppies
Right in here. Come
out
on.
of the house.
Right in here. Come on in, come on in. Ha! You're all mine now. You're in my fur bowl.
Took the puppies to her fur ball and locked them all away without a key. No food or lights, no house in sight, just a completely awful can of furs to be. Cruella de Vil, if she doesn't scare you, no evil they will. If you do something brave, now some can cheer. You don't know Cruella de Vil.
Yes, Mom, no one could believe what had happened. Uncle Perdita searched and searched, but they were not to be found. Roger and Anita ran off to get the police, wondering who could have done such awful thing. But Perdita knew that only one person could be behind her missing puppies.
Perdita and Pongo are starting to think. Perdita says she knew it had to be Cruella de Vil. So she starts to think, what should she do? Oh, Pongo looks at her and says, Perdita looks puzzled and says, Pongo looks at her and says, it's the fastest way. Perdita says, yes. So Pongo and Perdita come to the front and begin to bark. They bark very loudly. Pongo and Perdita want to bark very loudly to get that twilight bark going. Just then, they were able to alert all the boxers.
What is it? What's up with that? Spawner, Regent's Park. It's all dog alert. It's all dog alert!
As they sat there, they started to listen for more dogs to get in on the twilight bark. Then they noticed the poodles came to help. The poodles say,
Perdita's puppy stolen.
oh, the poodles were thinking, what should they do? They didn't know, but they started to decide that the Chihuahuas would know what to do.
Funny part.
The Chihuahuas say,
Arriba, arriba. Y no podemos arriba. Los hombres están perdidos. Los hombres están perdidos. Ay, caramba. Un momento. Spots, muchos spots.
the Chihuahuas were correct. They saw lots of spots. And just at that time, Sergeant Tibbs comes dashing onto the scene. And he says,
Pardon for duty.
oh, they knew when Sergeant Tibbs got there, something was going on. The poodles looked at each other and says,
We must get them out before it's too late. Don't worry. No one.
the dogs all follow Sergeant Tibbs to try to find the truck and the fur vault. The puppies are all in the fur vault. Penny looks up and says,
What's going on?
Spot thinks Pepper also is starting to think, but she doesn't know what they want with all of the puppies.
Watch where you're going!
Penny looks out and says,
I guess we're about to find out.
I tell you, it's got to be done tonight. Do you understand me tonight? Bats, boulders, and boomerangs. I don't care what you do with them. Bounce them on their heads. The police are everywhere. So I must have my coat, my beautiful spotted coat, with my boots and boots.
the puppies are starting to hear. Patch looks up and realizes she wants a spotted coat. Puppies are barking a little softly in the vault. But Lucky looks at them and says,
Why, I can just see it now. I'll have the only spotted coat in town.
at that time, Sergeant Tibbs is in the vault. He's talking to the puppies and telling them it's their time to escape.
unusual coat. Imagining gives me a lump in my throat. A spotted sensation I will be. Cruella, Cruella. My fitness will warm with warmth that's unmatched. All of the skates out the puppies we snatched. No toaster will be toastier than me. Cruella, Cruella. Oh, these puppies. What does she want with all of these?
Cruella wants to turn us into mufflers. How horrible can someone really be?
Please take it from this cat. No time to sit and chat. To save your skins, please shake a leg and follow me. My beautiful coat of black and white fur. She walked down the street, down, I looked at her. The fluffy cuffs will add a special thrill. Spots for Cruella. It's spots for Cruella. It's spots for Cruella. Cruella for you. Cruella for you. Spots for Cruella for you.
I'm gonna get what? Ah! My puppies! Where are my puppies? They're gone! Where are they? Well, don't just stand there. Go after them.
Oh no, you don't! Oh, I guess you do! Why, you little! Mean Cruella, you'll never get away! You're a mongrel! Mean Cruella, you'll never have time to decay! You never waste! Mean Cruella, you'll learn to deal with it! Here's your just say yes!
Just at that time, Roger, Anita, and Nanny arrived with the police.
Well, what's going on?
Hello, neighbors. Fancy seeing you out on a night like this. Why, we were just playing. Weren't we, you cute little guy?
Pepper moves up to Cruella and chomps her leg.
She said, ah!
Lucky looks and tells them that she's going to make coats.
I'm going to make goats.
Penny and Pepper say,
Mutts and boots.
Patch and all the rest of the dogs just look at Cruella and her henchmen and say,
You should have bumped us on the head.
Roger, hearing the puppy's bark, come up to Cruella and says,
The game's over.
We're on to your evil scheme.
Penny could not believe what she heard. She looks at him and bites his leg.
Ah.
So,
Down to the station, all of you.
just at that time, as the policeman was about to leave, the dog catcher comes running up. He was not sure what was going on, so he asks.
You need to know here, officer?
Roger looks at all of them and says,
No, these are our donations. But
the dog catcher looks at his net, and then he looks at the people standing there, and he says,
you need to know, we don't want to give that to waste.
so the dog catcher captures Cruella right on the head
Why do you need
and carries her off while
Watch
the
the hair!
policeman
Watch the
takes
hair!
her henchmen.
Watch the hair!
When the coast finally gets clear, Sergeant Tibbs is right there with the other dogs. Anita looks and says,
My goodness, how many are there anyway?
Roger and Anita begin to count.
99 and 101.
Everyone says,
But what will we do with them all?
We'll keep them. Remember they have Dalmatians in our little house? Of course not. We'll buy big ones in the country.
and the dogs start to bark because Anita says to Roger,
Oh, Roger, that's truly an inspiration. A Dalmatian plantation?
Now and your mother, mother, laughter. Everyone lives happy ever after. Sing about and shout into the rafter. We hope you had fun. But now we are done. 101.
and all of the puppies stand up, including their owners, and take a large and beautiful bow. We're very thankful that you all came and persevered through us, through all of our little bit of our play. But I think you all would agree that they did a phenomenal job, including Cruella and Nanny. You notice how I led myself over to the corner a little bit, but yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have them either dismissed to you in just a second, or you all can come sit up here. It really doesn't matter. Cruella and myself and our granny will be in the back to try to get some of the